Good morning, VOD channel. Good morning. Are all of my various things working correctly? That's the real question. I really like these like cards flapping in the wind here. I don't know what's going on with that. It's Showdown in the Badlands, but what does that have to do with this? Yeah, I like the effect. So things I haven't done yet are like Reno Shaman, my funny, like I haven't done a video for non-Reno Druid. I guess, and then Reno Warlock, which really didn't get much other than Reno Hero. So I feel like, let me just check. So if we go to Badlands, and we search Warlock here, I feel like Reno Warlock really didn't get anything at all, to be honest. It's like exactly the Reno Hero, right? Which I think is more of a expansion has been out for a little bit type of situation. But also, I got this, and that could go in like Reno Even or something like that. I don't know. But like that's really cool. Yo, what's up, Pug? How you doing? Hey, it's Martian, one of the streamers of all time. Have a good stream. Hey, thank you for that, Terry. How are you? All right, so my big thought process was, I guess I should do Shaman. So let's do that. Also, the other one I got was like this one. I like that the cow is in this one. Like, I like this, but like, I've finally seen the elemental. Like, this just kind of looked like a tornado to me at first, but like you can see it's like frowning and its eyes are right here and these are its hands. I actually like the original picture a lot. But like this one has the upside of having the cows, right? So it's a tough call. I'm not gonna destroy that one, right? Like, you can't remake the signatures, so it'll just be whether I want to or not. But here's our holiday. Hi, Holiday. There's a little frog up there. Yeah, okay. I'm in. All right, what else do we get? We got Reno Hero. That's a big one. Draw a spell. 2 mana, 2/2. Draw a spell. Is this good? 2 mana, 2/2. Draw a spell. Huh. And then it like gets nice if you cast it that turn. So I think that at least goes in like a Zentimo deck. Also, I heard these ogres were good. I'm not gonna run them in this, obviously, but like, apparently this is a good deck in standard. I was expecting it to be the meme filler of the set, but apparently it's good. There's a Diamond Dock Holiday. You have to get the Flint first. If you buy the Flint bundle, then you can buy the Holiday bundle. Isn't it lame? Quest Elemental Shaman? No, I'm gonna do Reynolds Shaman. So that's just a 3 mana 4/4 bad. 4 mana 3/6, 50% chance to give your hero +3 attack this turn instead of attacking. Less bad. Was it really just these? That's just those? Whenever this attacks, gain Divine Shield, 50% chance to gain Lifesteal instead. Oh. Yeah. You know what? I take it back. I could totally see how this would be good in standard. I just like, I saw the 50% and like, I didn't devote brain power to assessing them. I just kind of assumed. You know, it's my ogre bias, I guess. How can we be sure you're a real Martian? For me, it's a win-win. There are two results. Either you believe me, and that's fine, or you don't believe me, and my identity remains safe. So, up to you. All right, should I go? It feels like you know, um, it feels like I should go Infinite Shutterwalk because we got a new chain gang. I don't think that that's better, but I do think I should do it. You know what I mean? Um, Serenite, Grumble. Burp, 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 burp. Girl, you know I want some stuff. Burp, 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 burp. Oh, you've been liking the taunt aggro warrior? Nice. Have you tried any warlock this expansion? I haven't yet, but I plan to. Would I include the new Reno and Reno Warlock? Yeah. Have they nerfed the Warlock Snake yet? No. No, and they never will. Because I asked them nicely not to. How about that? How about that? Also, I heard we had a I'm sure like whatever I'm building is not going to be the same. Because like I put in the Serenites. But I should call them chain gangs, because that's what they actually both are. But I heard one got rank 1 recently. Reno Shaman rank 1. Win 3 Murlocs? That makes sense. Oh my goodness, do I just run all the heroes? It feels like it feels sinful not to play Brucon. But like it's a holiday deck, right? Like they weren't running holiday, were they? Oh, they were. All right. So I want to run Alakir because of holiday, even though Alakir is bad. How many heroes is too many? Honestly, I do really feel like this is just not worth it. This is for the funny only, right? I'd much rather just run Brucon and Lone Ranger. It's funny how many heroes Shaman has. They do have quite a few, don't they? You wish Hagatha got buffed? Yeah, she could cost like 5 now, I think. Alakir and ETC. Alakir in ETC. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Alright. So then I have my Lotheb. I want Murlocs. So Murloc. Boop. I'm in love with potatoes too. I miss it. Where's Sir Finley Squumbleton? Hey! I know it's a Murloc. Oh, I only put in Merle. Alright, there we go. Oh, then like Zola. All right. Oh wait, no, we already have cold storage. So I feel like Zola either goes main deck or not at all. You impressed with my thingies? Are there any other good overloads? Overloaded. Don't think so. Don't think so. All right. So we want schooling, and then we can consider if we want to run like Astral or Ancestral Chumbus, the draw two. I feel like I used to run. Oh, it's because I was playing the I was playing Jive. I don't think I'm gonna build a Jive deck today. Oh, Jam Session. That's a card. It's one of the cards of all time. Oh, let me review Badlands again right quick. Restore 5 health. Discover a spell. That looked interesting. Messes with our stuff, though. And the rest of the stuff is like elemental stuff. All right. Well. Oh, don't forget Reno and Zephyrus. You know what? You're so correct. You're so correct. That is very true. You know, should we do a diamond deck this time? Looks like this deck has a lot of diamonds and no other signatures. What if we went diamonds? I actually like, what's crazy to me about this is like when I first saw it, I hated it. And then I got it, and like after a day or two of using it, I actually really liked it. But I was already like really pleased with Diamond Reno. Like I think Diamond Reno is one of the better ones. So like I wasn't like looking to replace it. Anyways. Then we want Snow Chumbus. Do I actually want this Polkelt? That's the real question. I think the answer is I don't. What else do I want? Did I put in Devolve? I did. Steel 5 Tidal Wave worth running? I don't know. Maybe. Sticky so you can steal your weapon back? Yeah, for sure. New 20 health legendary. There's a 20 health legendary? Which one is that? Oh, do you mean this one? No, that's not a legendary. There's a 20 health legendary? Barrel Brim? This is... Oh, if you have 20 or less health, open the jail. I see. No, I'm going to save that for like even Reno Lock. I also don't want to like fill my board with jails, right? Hey, for a while, how you doing? All right. Our Astalor Mutant. Well, not Mutanus, right? Because whatever. But like, we do want Astalor and Bolner. Stomper. Zentimo. I don't think I'm building a Zentimo deck today. As much as I love Zentimo, I don't always want to play Zentimo. I think this time I want to focus on Holiday being the funny. Yeah, what I really want to do is I want to put in the Life Drinker, but I won't let myself. What's up, Zeno? Thorium? No. Are we out of like important things? How are the Dadlands? You know, the Dadlands are, you know, they're going. We're keeping it real. Pebbly Page is a must in this deck with my 2 Overload cards, and that are like the only things that this draws. I don't think so. 2 cost draw 2. I could put that in. I feel like that's a mid card, and I'm trying to like not put it in unless I really, really have to. So I could put in Dirty Rat. Don't wanna. Oh, you know what? There's like Alex Rogues and stuff now, right? Maybe I do want Dirty Rat. Maybe I do want Dirty Rat. All right, so we'll go Dirty, Bully, Dirty, Bully, and what else? Stomper? Could run Stomper. I could go Stomper, Neophyte. What about the card that sorts our deck? I had that in initially, and then I decided to cut it. Stomp. Neo. The other thing that I used to run all the time that's not in here is Armor Vendor. But like, we have Reno stuff, and our like both of these hero cards are really good, and this is really good at healing. I don't think we need something like Armor Vendor anymore. Steam Cleaner. Do I not run Dragon Queen? No, not unless it's for funnies, and we have different funnies today. All right, what's card number 3? In my funny ETC band here. Should it be Boom Pistol Bully? Giggling Inventor in the ETC? I do like Giggling Inventor in the ETC. I haven't seen... I think I've seen 1 Kingsbane, right? So they exist. What else would I need that for? It might help against Even Warrior. Did I pick Macaw? I did. Glacial Shard? I could put Glacial Shard in for freezing the face. Second Parrot, maybe? Oh, Second Parrot's a good idea. Is there another card I'd like a duplicate of that I can't otherwise? Yeah, Second Parrot's a really good idea, I think. It might like be in the same category of ETC card as Alakir, though, as far as like I picked that when I want value. Okani? Oh, I should put Okani in. Yeah, true. But anyways, we'll put Macaw in the ETC, sure. But then now I got to put Okani in, which I think can go in over Neophyte. I think Neophyte's like mid value. Fragment? Fragment for destroying Druid Dragon, putting Overload in their deck. Oh, I'm not like super trying to like what is it called? Framester? Oh look, this is from a mini set. I actually dusted it because I thought it was Gigacope. Am I supposed to just like ruin other Reno decks? Seems mean more than anything else. Like this is already good against that type of deck. Turbotech for Ice Block in the ETC. I mean, this is my Ice Block tech, right? All right. Is this good enough to try? Let's go. Let's play some video game. We'll be mean if we feel like we have trouble against Reno decks. I think Infinite Shudder will outvalue other Reno. Yeah, like I feel like the archetype is inherently strong against that strategy, and we don't need to devote a card to it. The best day you've ever crafted today. That's what's up. The best deck I've ever crafted today. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I'm not in the habit of crafting actual days. Watch your back, chat. All right, well, I have once again forgotten to turn on my funny thing. Deck tracker. I don't think I want any of that. Could you please explain what is quick draw? Since you asked so nicely, I'm going to go ahead and not answer your question. Because I'm a big meanie. Just kidding. Quick draw is if it entered your hand that turn. So, like, it could be you drew it off the top of your deck, or you discovered it, or you bounced it back to your hand from the field. If it was not in your hand, and then it became in your hand that turn, it's active. Kingsbane, we were just talking about you. Kingsbane, we were literally just talking about you. All right. Teehee. How dare you? How dare you? Just for that, I'm going to pull my sticky finger out of the ETC. Martian has got to be one of the streamers of all time. That's true, actually, yes. That is actually quite true. That's as true as it is. Shard heard it was needed. Yep, it came to save the day. Save the day. Oh, you stop that. Oh, you stop that, too. Owie! Well, Chad, I have a problem. My problem is my opponent's Kingsbane is really big. But maybe that'll stop them from getting it back. I don't know. Oh, don't do that. That's cheating. Where's Giggling Inventor? I know. I know. Hear me out. ETC is buffed to now include a fourth option, but the fourth option is always sticky. I mean, then I would run a sticky finger and not feel stupid about it. Pound it, Dune. That is a big weapon. That is one of the weapons of all time. My opponent drew so many cards. I won't lie to you, chat. I won't lie to you. Well, I guess what I'm going to do is hope for taunt. Did not get it. I think most of their like straight from hand burst is harmonic hip hop. So there's that. Do you think they will refund the whole package after Snake Nerf? That's what they did with that other thing. Well, that seems good. Unfortunately, they're gonna like kill all my taunts and stuff, right? So better just do this.
We're gonna be rich. Not impressed.
Well, I think a Zephyrus could do it if my board survives. Wild seeds, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. With when they did the wild seeds tokens, they refunded the whole package. Owie! Do they have more damage? I want to assume they don't, right? Like, they've used both deadly poisons and both hip hops. I feel like they don't run more than that anymore. Alright, my Serenites. My Azurites. Could this deck work with Quest? I mean, you play the Quest if you want to play the Quest. You don't play it if you want to win video games, because the Quest is unnecessary. It doesn't do anything that the deck doesn't already do well without it. You know what I mean? The
I'm almost out of cards.
So it's not like it gives the deck a strength it doesn't have already.
I'm out of cards.
And then it's like coming down a card in hand to gain nothing, you know what I mean? You don't want to go down a card in hand for no reason. Do we want Reno or this? Probably this, right? Impressed by my Chungus. Where is my taunt totem? You know what I mean, chat? What's going on with that? What is going on with the lack of taunt totem right now? Are you just underestimating the strength of Unite the Murlocs? All right, you're right. That's the quest we're talking about. Taunt is Chet. It is Chet. That much we know. That much we know. All right. I'll tell you what, though. I would absolutely adore ETC, Shutterwalk, Brucon, even Doc Holiday, Serenites okay, Zeph okay, Dirty Rat okay. I want those. I have so many good hits in my deck. I'll tell you what I'm going to draw, though, is I'm going to draw that Elemental Destruction. You can feel it. You can taste it. Taste the jumbo.
Choose soon.
Opponent's thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Ow.
I'm out of cards.
Oh, is there like a Zeph in there? Really? Really? Why you gotta do that? Alright, so that's 14. This is gonna put me to 14. So that doesn't help me. I think I lose, right? Like there's no getting out of this. It's a tie? Is that how that works?
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me. Hear the call of Stardom.
Taunt Totem saves me. Yeah, I guess I should have gone for the Taunt Totem. But even then, like, they should have another Reckless Flurry. Ah, okay, yeah, there you go. We hadn't seen that yet.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Hmm.
Give up. Run away.
Unfortunate. We were we had a lot of like outs to that situation. We just didn't draw them. Holiday wasn't like it had to be Glacial Shard or Brucon might have done it, right? Because they had the Zephyrus.
Thrall versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
You are in the court of the elements now.
It's Tuesday. Kingsbane, one of the lamest card designs of all time. I don't know. I love Kingsbane. I'm a big Kingsbane fan.
I see you've brought games.
Brucon would kill. Oh yeah, Brucon would just kill them. That's true, actually. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Time has come to talk about serious thing. What is your favorite piranha color? You know what I realized from like thumbnails and like other stuff over the last few years? I think my favorite non-black color is purple. I think I'm a purple fan. I don't think there's a purple piranha. Do they only come in red, yellow, and green? No, there's a blue one too, right? Yeah, okay. Where's my cold storage? Unlucky. It would be fun to be Raza Priest. I feel like I want to save my coin. Maybe the blue one. I don't know. Goodbye, fishies. There's a lot of control decks on ladder. Time to play Mildred. All right, there you go. What do you think's in the CTC? Ow. My hope is that the Raza trades with my Boom Pistol Bully, and then I can Golgablesh. We'll see how that plays out. Oh, well. That happened. Golgablesh not looking too hot right now. Although I could use it just to deal the 20 damage, I suppose. Okay. There we go. There we go. By the way, Marshy, this is a weird question. Do you know how Excavate works with Maestro / Burgled Heroes? Do I know how Excavate works? I think it's whatever you currently are. Did they steal my Shudderwalk? Lame. Lame. I would like to do this first, but I can't, so I won't. That's my story about that. My cat wears pants. Is this the best Reno Shaman list that runs these specific 30 cards? It actually is. My cat wears pants. How are you? Thank you so much for the 2 months of Prime, my friend. You're amazing. All I know is that if you're Draxus, he gets necked. Yeah. Opponent is cheating. I think all my opponents cheat. They're always just like playing cards against me. It's super lame. Super lame. I think they know full well that I'm the only one who's allowed to play cards, and yet they do it anyway. Yet they do it anyway, chat. It's actually crazy. Gross. Well, that's gonna die. Really want to do that, but I've got plenty of mojo to go around. Show you mojo. Lion coming in with the 24 months. Hello, how are you doing, Lion? Good to see you. How 24 months? My goodness, Lion. Thank you so much for the 2 million years. I appreciate that. It's very generous. How are you? There's a Reno Shaman that runs this 30 and a better ETC. How dare you? How dare you say that to me? Come in here and like diminish the quality of my ETC. This ETC is the only good one that isn't one of the others. So, there you are. That's what I think of your ET assessment. 1,000 needles back in the ETC. Who knows what surprises the ETC can hide? Chicken baked in chocolate and stuff and things and stuff. I don't know. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Well, I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this. And I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to show my opponent what it means to be Super Sand Legend. Bolner Reno is certainly the play, right? You get to heal the full twice. Yeah, exactly. It's the perfect play. It's the perfect play that isn't one of the others. Really? How dare you? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. Goodbye, my opponent's hands. Dear opponent, would you like to take 28 damage from my Astalor as penance for theataring my Shudderwalk? Would you like to? Answer me that. Answer me that, opponent. You get a Shudderwalk, I deal 28 damage to you. How about that? How about that, opponent? Our gift of fire empowers us. 28 damage empowerment. Yay! Theatar my Shudderwalk. Get out of town. Yeah, I think Dirty Rat is good again. Like even just Rogue specifically, I think it's got good targets.
Thrall versus Nazoth.
Doesn't it deal only 21, or does Bolner copy the Monothirsted Battlecry? So the Monothirst changes the Battlecry. It copies the Battlecry, but the Monothirst ability is to alter the Battlecry. You know what I mean? So that's why Bolner copies the damage from the third stage, but doesn't give you extra copies of the original two on those ones. Oh, it's Fishies again. They were on Questlock, right? Hey, Zach. A coin sure was useful. Did I go the whole game with just a coin in my hand? Fracking. Lucky coin. It was pretty lucky. They lost Smokestack and Tram Conductor. Well then, I don't think this is going to do me much good, so I'm just going to tempo it up, if you know what I mean. I'm going to tempo it up.
Your wish is my suggestion.
The big ass lore thing was a change, wasn't it? I have only ever known it to work that way. So, don't know. Monothirst used to be different. The Monothirst and the Battlecry used to deal more damage. It used to be 16 instead of 14. Goodbye, Raised Dead and Glacial Shard. And Godspeed. Holiday. How many frogs? How many frogs? We're not up against the right opponent to get frogs. I'm still going to play it, though. Look at Holiday. Holiday and its frog. Oh my goodness, I'm going to devolve that so good. Come in here with your death rattle. Expecting it to trigger. Yeah, you can have that. You can have that thing. It's fine. Lately, I've been eating spaghetti stuff. The best 3 job they could have gotten. Yep, it's the nuts. It's the only one that isn't one of the others. Oh, where's my second devolve? Ooh, quick draw. 1 million Serenites. Look at them. At a certain point, I should start playing these things, right? I guess it's when I expect the snake. How could you? No, don't you want that to die? Don't you want that to die? Oh. Alright. It's frogging time. Oh, they're that type of frog. Alright. Alright. If they like sticky finger the staff, what happens? I'm not sure, actually. I think the frogs are tied to the staff, so I would assume it goes up a frog. Should you play Sucklock before the nerf hits? I have played it.
Candle mudslider.
Ba-doop doo. I am Drax's chat. So new staves won't be improved. That's not the question, though. The question was if they sticky finger it, what level of frog do they get? The frogs are coming. They get whatever level that you're currently on. That's what I have assumed. But I haven't had it sticky fingered yet, so I don't know firsthand. I got a bag of coins while playing Quest Mage, and that was just the nuts. Yeah, I bet it was. I bet it was the nuts. I bet a lot of those in the nuts. I wonder if, like, at least, you know, maybe just one copy of that Freezy thing is worth it in Quest Mage. Because, like, the freeze is useful.
I ain't talking.
Predictable. Predictable. Well, I really want to play this. I will at least do it if it's lethal.
Candle butts lighter.
So it's 6 damage. It's 1 off. Unlucky. Is anything lethal? It's not, right? This does 6. 6 and 11 is 17. This does 6. 6 and 11 is 17.
I wonder.
So I think what I'm supposed to do is trade off my frog. And then do this and that.
Not impressed.
Doesn't Alakir do 8? So this already does 2. This adds 2 to the first one. And then the second one allows this to swing twice, so that's why you get 4 on the second round. It does 8 if you include the initial attack that I already had. Our Alakir stonks up. The idea is to make Holiday's stuff go up. So we get to do it here, as long as they don't make me sad. Let me do it. Let me do it for my funnies. Come on. You like funnies, don't you, fishies? Come on, fishies. You know you like funnies. Yay! Frogs! Look at that. Oh, you were looking at plus damage? Right. Like, I was trying to see what play I could do to add 7 damage. And playing that one added 6 damage. It's a shame the battlecry is so bad, yeah. But, at least the way we've built our list, it actually does something. Good job, Marshy. Hey, GG. Shadow Frog? Shadow Frog. It's true. 10% of this deck is hero cards? Kind of. It's only 2 main deck. And then we have 1 in the ETC. So it would be 11% if you're going to count ETC stuff. Right? No, it's less. It's more. It's less. I don't know. Math is too hard for me. I try not to do it. No, it'd still be 10%, right? Because 3 of 30 is 10%. 3 of 33 is 11, right? So it's an 11th, which is not 11%. All right. I figured it out, chat. I have been not sleeping well for like, I don't know how long at this point. The last 2 nights in particular were really bad for me. I like woke up in the middle of the night and just could not, like, you know those when you wake up and you're awake now, like it's not like you wake up a little bit and you can go back to sleep. You wake up and it's like you're awake and it doesn't matter how tired you are. It's been me the last few nights, just like waking up and like, I guess I'm awake now. It's way too early to be awake, but I guess I'm awake now. Well, I just got glacial sharded. You hate to see it. Look at that Flurgle. Look at it go. Scary. How do you like Finley in the main deck? I didn't like it because it liked breaking my ice fishing. I like Finley in the main deck. I think 3 Murlocs is a respectable style. I had to get used to it. Like, you know, all of the non Mutanus Scargill, right? Remember when that technology like started popping up? And everyone was very resistant to it for months. And then eventually it became clear that it was just like a decent way to run the Murloc package. Arderlol. Or Arderlol. I was thinking about Murlocs, alright? That's my excuse. But yeah, I could have done 1 more damage if I had attacked with the Glacial Shard first. Alright, so like in the Barrens at first it was like you run Ice Fishing and Flurgle and Toxman, and if you're doing anything else you're throwing. And then over the next couple months, oh, it was more than that, right? It was a good while before it was accepted. I think it was after the Snowfall nerf, so it was like Nathria. It was like Nathria when it was finally like the full Murloc package is pretty decent. And even though none of that stuff was new, then do I ever want to grumble this?
Free me! Free me!
So then the full Murloc package was really good, and we all played that. So like for me, the triple Murloc package took a while to accept, but I eventually got there. I do think that the triple Murloc package is pretty decent. I respect it. It's like you expect to draw 1, and then the Ice Fishing draws you the other 2, and then if you don't need the Flurgle Toxman, it becomes draw with the Finley. If you draw like Finley and one of the other Murlocs, end up Finleying and then getting Ice Fishing, you can like draw Murlocs after all, if you know what I mean. So that's my story about all those things. I would like that to not be what it is. Do I do this? My health total is quite low. Thousand Needles, are you ready? The frogs are getting pretty big. Hello, Marshy. I hear you just love Reno Shaman. Yep, that's true. How do you get Diamond Doc Holiday? You first purchase the Flint. You first purchase the Flint bundle, and then it unlocks the Holiday bundle, which you can then buy. I don't have a way of getting here, right? That frog is just dead to me. Okay.
I can't hear you!
I guess I want heal taunts. Insolence.
My time has come to give everything I got!
Remember when hero, like, playing a hero card lets you attack again? Back in the old days, in the olden times. I dusted Flurgle after the nerf. I don't know if I could craft it back. It's still good, but you know, it's not great. It's not like it's just not busted anymore, right? It's much more fair, much more in line with what it does cost-wise. Oh, well, maybe I want to do that. Maybe I want to do that, chat. Looking for a standoff? Be careful, it's against me. Man, not removing the frog's staff is kind of like... This is just Taunt Shaman? It is Taunt Shaman. If you take my Alakir hero card, you're cringe. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. Don't do it. Don't you take it. It's too funny. Great. Great. Theotar, always making me unhappy. Theotar, making me unhappy. Should I give my opponents? So it would be Elemental Destruction, Ice Fishing, Schooling, Cold Storage. Cold Storage is the only one of those where I'd like be really unhappy about it.
You've been in tighter scrapes, Reno.
No Reno for you. No Reno for you. No Alakir for you. What's this? Shadow repeats Magatha? Oh, that would like drop me into fatigue, huh? That's a good point. I guess I should never play that. Deck COD, please? Alright. But only since you asked so nicely. Aw, did we lose? Unlucky. Unlucky. That's not it. What did I call it? Doesn't help that all of the names in my like deck tracker are really silly. I called it Frog. Very good. All right, this is for Amal. If any of the rest of you use it, I guess that's fine too.
Thrall versus Tyrande.
So far, this has felt very good against. This has felt very good against Reynolds decks, even when things go pretty wrong. So, you remember that first game? Like we were way behind, and then they took our shutter, and we still like obliterated them. So I don't think Framestir is worth a spot. I don't really like the idea of trying to go infinite with Zeph and Astor. Well, I mean, like, you never go infinite if you want to optimize your deck. You don't, like, worry about that. The other thing is, like, to build the deck in such a way that you always go, like, completely infinite. I don't think Reno is built for it, you know? We just, like, we want to be able to play a few Shutterwalk, not every Shutterwalk forever. But yeah, the decks that the infinite aspect of this, like, when is that going to be useful? Like, well, are there any turtle decks left? It'd be like if we set up the chain against like a Kingsbane or an Even Warrior or something like that, and then kept them frozen for like 2 or 3 turns. That's when it would come in handy. But yeah, it's just for fun. Ew. Kingsbane is easy with the Frog Staff. Well, they're all running the Zephyrs now. They'll just weapon removal you. Well, I don't super love my position here. I guess it's this into this into this, and then we hope we're okay. What's my opinion on the Hearthstone Twitter poll? Is that the one where like they talk about like what's your favorite archetype? My thoughts are do I like this better than Lotheb? I'm gonna take 4, 7, 10 damage off of that, and then next turn I would do this and go back to 12. The thing is, I don't want Lightning Storm, right? Because that delays my guy. I wonder if it's ever worth it just to execute here. Maybe we should have just played that. 2-3 is probably better than the average totem. What happened to all the Even Shamans? Nobody knows. My opinion on the Hearthstone Twitter poll about the archetype. So the poll they're mentioning, I think, is the one that they did where they're like, what's your favorite type of Hearthstone deck? And I think it was like overwhelmingly control wins, and then like mid-range was not too far behind, and then combo, and then aggro. Was that it? Something like that. And let me pull it up. We can look at it. Goodbye, aggro opponent. I think. I mean, they can still get there. Oh no. Are we dead? Are we as dead as a dead knob? 2 of those does not fill me with confidence about my survival. Oh? I don't want to overload right before Reno, but I guess I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I could draw, because I could do this, right? So this. Yeah. Then we'll take the draw option. And then this will give us some life, I guess. So here's the poll. What's your favorite way to play? And so we have aggro, mid-range, control, and combo. And I think I'm here, actually. I like control decks that have a combo endgame, kind of like this. Like this and Raza Priest and you know, stuff like that. Like some exciting thing to do at the end. Do we win? A Fury of the Skies. So it's hard to pick, but I'm gonna pick this. But here's the thing: we got 43% control, and the mid range is like kind of behind it at 27%. Then aggro at 16 and combo at 13. This all started from like, what's my opinion on the poll? My opinion on the poll is I don't think most people who want to play control decks want to play control decks. I think they want to play value piles, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. But I think a value pile is much closer to a mid-range deck than it is to an actual control deck. A control deck would be like, um, uh, kind of like this Shutterwalk deck, kind of. But even then, I don't think it fits perfectly. But like, Cthulhu the Shattered Druid from Wild, where it's like a bunch of reactive tools and then one win con. And your goal is to kind of like wait out the opponent, hope they run out of resources, and then you have like your one way to end the game, which is sometimes just fatigue back in the oldest days of Hearthstone, but can be something like Cthulhu the Shattered. If your deck just has like a really heavy top end, like a bunch of legendaries in it, like a lot of the Reno decks aren't control decks, they're just like mid-range decks, good stuff piles. Like Reno Lock ends up being that way a lot of the time. So even though it has like Defile and Godfrey in it as like comeback plays, you're mostly just trying to get stuff out on board and stay ahead and have like good curve out tempo plays throughout the game. So it's not really a control deck, I think. So I think that Hearthstone has absolutely butchered the word control, and people don't know what it means. So I don't think most of those people want to play control decks. I think they want to play like big, funny mid-range decks. Game Throwing thinks that they're lying, but I think value piles tend not to be very good. And if you are someone who is playing decks that tend to be good, you're climbing along with the other people who are playing decks that tend to be good. So you're much more likely to encounter the combo stuff, the combo and aggro. Whereas this is pulling literally everybody. Like the lower down on ladder you go, the more likely you are to see a value pile, which is the Hearthstone envisionment of what control is. Yo, Kingwin, thank you so much for the 2 months of Prime, my friend. I'm sorry I was so delayed on acknowledging your generosity and primeness. I appreciate you, my friend. How are you? I didn't vote because there was no big option. Where would I put a big deck? See, like, that's the thing is, like, those 4 categories don't actually encompass all of... like, there are a lot of decks, like big decks, that just don't really quite fit what in the other ones. I think I would put them in combo. But they could also be control or mid-range, depending on what type they are. And what type they are, and how much reactive stuff they have, stuff like that.
Nature waits for no one but me.
I figured most of those control votes were mid-range enjoyers, probably. Mildruid in Wild is pretty control oriented. It is. Yeah, it's like that's a control deck. Non-infinite decks that focus on tempo should be considered mid-range. You don't have to be infinite to be a control deck. You certainly don't. Hold on, Warrior, yeah, that's a control deck. Hey Marshy, I'm trying to complete the collection of Badlands cards so I can get coin/diamond unleashed, but I'm missing 1 legendary card. But when I go to the collection, I'm not missing anything. The achievement is bugged, yes. You don't agree with my definition? Unlucky. Which current decks would I consider control? Raza and like this are probably the closest. It's like, it's not really a Raza Priest anymore, which is why I would say it's the closest. It's like Reno Priest, and it's much more about being reactive and waiting out the game. So, like Shudderwock and Reno Priest, I would consider the closest, but they're not completely there. Why is Alakir in the side deck? Isn't this too much hero cards with Brukan and Reno? That's why it's not in the main deck. It's in the side deck because if we get Holiday out, we can Alakir and swing a bunch, and it's very funny. Oh my goodness, I can just do it again. That's pretty funny. Having lots of board removal in hands is hands down considered control. You're controlling the board. Wasn't that part of my, like, having it, like, that's a reactive tool. Like, having your deck be mostly reactive tools, and then having, like, just, like, a singular win con, or a small way to win the game, is control. Like, pure control is, you say you disagree with me, but it sounds like you agree. Alright, so there is stuff in my deck. Impressed by my Chungus. I guess I want to do that. Why not draw last? After all, why shouldn't I draw last, chat? Why am I having trouble sleeping? I don't know. It's not like anything's bothering me or anything like that. I've just been like waking up really early on and not being able to go back to sleep. I play Pirate Warrior to control my opponent's life total? Yeah, you do. Every good control deck has a combo. I don't think having a combo makes you not a control deck.
It's so crazy.
And like when I think of like what is a combo deck, it's not a deck that has a combo in it. It's a deck that wins by its combo and no other way. So like a combo deck would be like Ignite Mage. If you disrupt the combo, they can't win. They are a combo deck. Whereas like a lot of like ever since Nathria, Reno Priest has been a value deck. It's been like a reactive pile, a pile of reactive cards. And it focuses on outlasting and eventually outvaluing the opponent, which is a control thing to do. But it has a combo in it, right? Like it has the Raza and Anduin combo in it. So like,
It's so crazy.
I don't think that that's enough to make it a combo deck. And like, if that's our definition, if it has a combo in it, then like, most decks are combo decks. Patrix, thank you so much for the 11 months, my friend. How are you? I'm still behind on chat.
Nobody move, and no one gets hurt.
All right, there's that. By definition, Shadowwalk is a combo deck. No. No. It's like it's very reactive. It doesn't have a specific win con it needs to win by, despite popular opinion. I think that's the mistake that like most people make with their Shutterwalk decks, is thinking that you have to win by Shutter. You've seen me win a lot by not Shutter. In fact, have I even cast the card once today? So no, it doesn't. Like this doesn't rely on its combo. It like kind of has a combo in it, just the way that I've built it. But like a lot of these pieces have general synergies, and we win just by tempo. Like most of these wins have been just by tempo or by outlasting our opponent against, like for example that Shadow Priest we played against. So like this isn't a combo deck. It's more than that. That's why like since streaming and I've been talking to people more about stuff like this, I've started to like consider the whole thing very, very tiresome. Like I'm super not like it, it's such a boring conversation because like those terms are useful when you want to describe something that fits them. They're not useful when you try to take something and put them in one of the categories. You know what I mean? So like it's useful when you can be like that's not good if that gets frozen. All right, it's not gonna get frozen. You can be like I like to play aggro. What's a good aggro deck? And then I can offer you Shadow Priest or something like that as an aggro deck. And that's that is the term being useful, because I was able to describe something for you that fits your needs. But like trying to jam something specifically into an archetype is like, that's just like, it's just a boring, tired conversation where everyone has like a million different opinions. All right, patch notes is a server-side patch rolling out today with the following updates and bug fixes. It's been a fun few days. The launch of Badlands, we've heard a few yeehaws. Anyways, so... Oh, the Azurite Snake is just going up in mana? Interesting. And then Magister Dawngrass is getting banned because it's crashing games. That's cool. Alright. Need to tell the humans that I appreciate that. Alright, so the Framester, is that just like a mirror tech? Is that what that is? The whole convo is just everyone being an actually guy? Yeah. It's Anthony Highlander tech. But you, okay, so, in case you missed it, I was talking about it earlier. This archetype is inherently strong against Highlander. If you tech against something that is you're already strong against, then you're a silly Billy, in my opinion. So don't be doing that. So there has to be another reason. And I could see like they were able to chain their Shutterwalk endlessly and like turn off my Highlander stuff. Like I can't do that because there's a bunch of frames in my deck and it keeps happening. So I could see how it's a mirror tech, like an effective mirror tech. But like if it's just a generic Highlander tech, then it's not worth including, which is why it isn't in my list. Was that miss legal with draw last, was it? What did I get, Bolner? I can only play one card that turn, right? No, I was, my spot was taken. What's the 3/6 dragon? He's shamanistical with charge and discovers. Velarok? Is that what it's called? Tornado? Velarok the Chumbus? Yeah, that's true, actually. That is true. Alright. Is this even Shaman or Steven Shaman? We'll find out. It is even Shaman. There's an anchored totem. There's an anchored totem if I've ever seen one. You'll always coin the anchored totem when you see that I've played the schooling. Watch in horror as I top deck one of the other Murlocs. Is even Shaman always a bot? It is not, actually. If you can believe it, it is not always a bot. Sometimes it is in fact a human. I don't think I've seen I don't think I've seen something. Actually forget where I was going with that. Unlucky. We are real humans. That's true, actually. It's as true as it is. That's as true as it is false. Speaking about bots, reporting for duty, beep boop. Yeah, there you go. How dare you do that? I have a question. Is it flirgity time? I feel like, oh, well. It's kind of a mid board, right?
Not impressed.
I feel like there are much scarier boards. Martian Boo, been following on YouTube for a few months. Glad to catch a live one. Hey, good to see you, Microwave. Thank you for watching the YouTube. I appreciate that. Come on, Chungus off the top. No, I'd still take it. Now I'm not as interested. But yeah, if we drew the Chungus Titan, I could have traded into the thing from below and then done the deal heal, and then this would have gotten a free trade. They should make the Shaman Beast that eats all of your totems eat the enemies as well. That would be fun. That would be fun. That would be fun, actually. All right, that has got to be one of the. Oh, you know what? Maybe that was okay, just to get rid of the Flurgle. Maybe that makes a little sense. Diligent note taker. What's DN? Beep. Totem Cruncher is a flawed masterpiece of a card. That's true. I've had 2 people in a row concede after playing Reno Hero when I am play DK. It's funny. My opponent has petered out. They banned Dongrass? They did, they did. It's very nice of them. We were asking them for that. Charge forward! Duels is saved? Was that ruining duels? Patrix, I thanked you for your sub, right? Surely. I think I did. But anyways, thank you. You would not have gone face. When I went face? Did I go face? I don't remember what I did. All I know is... what should I do here? Should I win? Should I win the game, chat? What do you think? Should I win? I'm absolutely, like... I'm allergic to spotting lethals right now. My brain is turned off. I don't know what lethals are. I don't know what face is. Isn't Zymox still causing DC too? Interesting thought I had earlier this week. I know a lot of people aren't the happiest with how the DK rune system turned out, so I thought to myself, what if only the big payoff cards like Alex, Frostworm, Marigar, etc. were rune locked cards, while many of the other cards were adjusted in power level / reworked accordingly. Thanks to the 100 pits carbonation. I actually thought about that myself. You know what? I just got your title, your username, the Carbonation. All right, well played. I've been thinking about that a lot myself. That's I think one of the good solutions. I agree. Having like very few of the cards be rune locked would be nice. Like if maybe every, like if it's gonna be 10 cards, maybe every expansion, one, like each rune color gets a card or two, like at least one, but maybe two. And then have most of the Death Knight cards just be regular cards. Yeah, that'd be more interesting, because then it would be like the runes would have takes on an archetype. You know what I mean? Like you would have like a Death Knight archetype, and then you would have like a Frost version of it, a Blood version of it, an Unholy version of it. And I think the best thing to do there is to go from 3 runes to 1 rune. Because like it doesn't matter, right? Like if there's few cards, it doesn't matter. If you have a lot of like a lot of like rune combinations to do, just have it be like, you know, you're the Frost deck, the Blood deck, or the Unholy deck, because I think that's the version of that type of thing that worked the best anyway. Is like when it launched and everything was like their own color. I think it's been just too hard for them to make it so that mix and matching runes feels nice and isn't just a restriction. The rune system worked in the initial set because those were the only cards we had. I don't think it worked. Like, it just kind of like, it made 3 classes within Death Knight, and
In the court of the elements now.
I don't know. The worst thing that can be done is putting multiple types of runes on the same card. I think that's like exclusively felt bad. Just kind of like locks out most of the class to you. But yeah, I do like the idea of like having just 1 rune instead of 3, and reducing the amount of total runes so that each rune color is a different take on an archetype instead of being entirely its own.
We have turned our curse.
Are there any good DK wild decks? No, they stink. They're doo-doo. I will AK Yonora. In Standard, most people are playing Unholy Frost because the new Legendary is actually that good. I want to do that. Is it actually good? Are they ready to do that, though? It's kind of a mini defeat. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm just, speculating about, like, what I would do. Or what I think would be cool, rather, based off of what Carbon was saying. Meanwhile, I'm over here wishing that they would add runes to the other 10 classes to bring down the whole power level of Constructed. I feel like DK has too much stuff with corpses and runes. I don't know that I agree with that too much. I think runes could be done in a way that they're a good thing. Update on my Plague DK progress. That is the third person in a row to do the legendary Reno into concede play. Oh, well, there you go. You're surprised we haven't seen any more triple rune cards since the release of DK? We have. They've just been, they've been triple, not the same color. Devolve doesn't strictly get rid of totems anymore. That's interesting. What do you think about Flint Firearm? Will you test him in any of your decks? Is he pretty good in my Reno? He is pretty good in my Reno Dragon Druid. I probably wouldn't run him in a Reno Dragon Druid, but I do think he's funny and I want to try him in something. Every time I rat on 2 or 3, I hit a flipping 8/8 versus this deck. That does happen sometimes. Ooh, top deck the Chungus. Impressed by my Chungus. Man, I love that card. Golganeth is like the Poggers Titan. I think it's so cool. I'm so happy it didn't get nerfed. I was kind of expecting it to get nerfed. But it hasn't. Have any of the Titans been nerfed? Just Yogg? Yo, what's up, Jordan? Feel the pull of Sardon. Boop. Yay! Wow, top 500. Feels like it's been a million years. Chat, I was so deep in the hole when original Yogg was around, like not original Yogg, Titan Yogg in its original form. Yeah, just like variety was absolutely gone. You had to play like, I don't know. It's the worst it's been since the Demon Seed, and I think my frustration was not as high, but my morale was lower. You know what I mean? That like I was not enjoying Hearthstone while that Yogg was around. Sitting there at like 3K, not enjoying any of the decks I was making because they all stank because the Yogg was so stupid. The more I lost, the more even Shaman bots I would face. It's so boring. Oh man. But it's like I wasn't actively frustrated like I was in the Demon Seed. Like during the Demon Seed, I think part of it was like a meta like that hadn't really existed yet. I wasn't a legend grinder during Snip Snap. Like I would get 2 legend, but then I would largely stop at that point. I'd just play I could get to legend in standard and then switch to wild, get to legend, and then like play another game for the last week of the month and then do it again the next month. So like I wasn't frustrated with that meta, which is the only one where like I've heard about it and think like maybe that sucked too. But why would I keep Dirty Rat here? I think this is we played this person a bunch yesterday, right? So it's like Stormwind was the first one where like the meta was like, why am I even playing? You know, what's the point? So like I think like my frustration level was higher for that reason, maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. Like my morale wasn't low. I was still like, you know, playing decks and figuring things out and stuff. But like I was bummed out during the Yogg stuff. Like I was not a happy Martian. Darkglare Warlock was the worst for you? Darkglare or Seedlock? Because I think Darkglare, I mean, like, it wasn't perfect, right? It was a really fun deck that cost all of the variety in, like, I don't know. It didn't cost all of the variety. It really, like, closed down the meta of, like, what was good. It limited it to, like, a few things, but, like, I guess I'm talking about like once it was nerfed once Darkglare. The the refresh to Darkglare, I guess, was pretty brutal if that's what you meant. But like I was still like learning the deck and really excited back then, so like it also didn't last long enough to bother me. The original one. You think all quest lines were a mistake? Even the Paladin one and the Priest one? All of them? That Frostbite is a big old problem for me. Man, sometimes I just get absolutely shreked by Frostbite. They have 25 and they lose 8. So they still have lethal. Brutal.
I wonder.
There's nothing to do, right? Alright, so I could do this, play this, do this, and silence something. So now I have this silence. I could silence like this, right? This has the most attack. That has 4 bonus. So I silence that. 21 minus 6 is 15. Oh my goodness, we did it, chat. We figured out how to survive for 1 turn. Oh yeah, I like the rogue one too. Are we exactly dead now? Did I math wrong? No, I mathed right. We're just exactly dead now. Right. Brutal. We're back. Oh, the stream went down, huh? I think a lot of the quest lines were fine. I think they could be like, I don't think that the quest line problem wasn't like, the problem with the quest lines is that they were all pushed. Not all of them, like most of them were pretty pushed. But like the quest lines, like you could design a quest line to where it was like strong and also not like
You are in the court of the elements.
like as restrictive as those were. You just have to make them not like the Not like the final stage is a win con, you know what I mean? Um, have the final stage be something that's interesting. Like much more like the most of the um Angora ones where it just kind of gives you a good thing. Um like have the first couple stages get you like some card advantage or something. Or removal or whatever. And like something of it like tempo, removal, value, healing, something. And then have the final one just be like a nice thing, not like a game ending permanent effect. So the road quest line, yeah, the road quest line I think was a good example of like that type of thing. All right, I have 1,000 ways to clear this, but none of them are in my hand. Let's go for next turn, I guess. So devolve, does that help? Doesn't look like it helped. It looks like it really, really hurt, actually. It looks like a disaster. Wait a second. That didn't help at all. Come on. Can we top deck one of my board clears, please? Or Mr. Fungus. Let's go. Off to a rocky start. Okay. Really? All that? And they didn't get either of them? Why does it have to be this way, chat? What did I do? I thought I was a nice Martian. All I did was put my Reno on the bottom of my deck. That's brutal. Chat, I feel like my Devolve lost me this game, and I don't like that. Brr, 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 brr. Scammed again. Twist Qs snooze. Yeah, twist Qs are pretty snooze. I'll admit it. I'm not afraid to admit it. Okay.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Yay. Oh, they're joining. Do I lose? Okay. So far, so good. Should I holiday? I don't think so. I needed a few more hero cards, chat. Thank you, Zephyrus. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where's my boom pistol bully? Where is my boom pistol bully? That's not boom pistol bully. I do like it better than Jiraxis, though.
I wonder.
I was debating doing like Astalor Grumble, but then I didn't. Okay. Your opponent got tired of waiting for you to clear their board, so they did it themselves? Exactly, yeah. Where are your dragons? Nobody knows. They're all somewhere. Oh my goodness. I was thinking like there there's no way that playing this would backfire, right? And so I just did it. But they're running that. They're running that. Grumbus. Grumbus, you say? Picking up pace. Picking up pace. Goodbye, all of my stuff. That boom pistol bully is a loss. We still got one. No, we don't. I don't have one in the ETC. Unluckers. Unluckers. So I have 3, so it's 6. But the 2 and the 3 here and the 1 there, right? I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Yay! Why is the bully important? Because if they're running like the battle cry deal damage elementals, chaining bully was a good way to prevent myself from losing to that. See? Hi, Marshy. Do you think Dr. Holiday chumbo or potato? Probably chumtato, but in a good way. It's felt pretty good so far. I'm gonna go to the Marshy restroom, but I will be back. Okay. So, Mr. Monsley, what are your thoughts on the current landscape of the world? Yeah. That was a cool deck, it was. They really did say that's when I started blasting. Maybe I'll try something like that next week. Well, it's been surprisingly fun. I was expecting to get annoyed by it after a couple days and really want to go over to standard, but I've been having a good time, I think. Either that or I haven't. Timothy Carter. Well, as I live and breathe.
You are in the court of the elements now.
What do you think are the best ETC cards for Wild Reno Dragon Druid? I've got Poison Seed, Scales, and Steam Cleaner. I think Zola and Core Set Alex are like must-haves. Because then when you Bran, ANR, Aviana, all you have to do is play your ETC and you have a full combo. Like you have lethal from there. Then what? The third card I think is much more situational. I think you can put in whatever you want in that slot. I don't like it as much as I used to. I think I would put in like, oh, scale. It's always scale. Like Scale of Onyxia. 100% is that third card. I think that's the perfect ETC. The perfect ETC. Why am I Hungry Crab not work on dragons? Next turn I guess I'm going to play ETC, which means I should get something out of my hand, and it can't be this unless they kill it. So I guess I'm playing Zephrys here? Hopefully for something that isn't Mortal Coil. Ooh. Alright. Chumpo King! What do you think the final Snake nerf will be? Do you think they're gonna change it again? Did I not read that well enough? Reno hasn't been nearly as annoying as you were expecting. Same. Been kind of surprised. Now, what do I want for my ETC? Maybe I want Alakir. I had to play both of these before I play it, which is fine, right? Because, like, we want to play it when we have enough mana to hero power in the same turn anyway. Is there a 3/6 charge dragon that discovers? It's in Rogue, but it's a token. Your opponent seems to have more mana than you? Yeah, they do. That's true, actually. I've seen it. It's not looking good, chat. It's not looking good. I'll say that much. Yeah, is it even worth swinging? I don't know that it is. I don't know that it's worth swinging, chat.
Need a hand, explorer?
Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Man, that thing is about to eat 20 damage. Impressed by my fungus. It's a Velarok. It's a rogue legendary from this set. It it transforms after a second. What do you have to do? I think you have to like find 3 cards from other classes, and then it transforms. Can you give your hero Mega Wind Fury? I don't think so. I think the Mega Wind Fury card only affects minions. Well, that hurt my feelings. I won't lie to you, chat. That did in fact hurt my feelings. Alright, unless we're dead now, I like our chances. Go like this into this into this. But we could be dead now, right? Still winnable? It's winnable. It's winnable until they kill me this turn. Then it stops being winnable. Maybe I do. We dead?
That rope's burning again.
Okay. What is the second one? I see. Well,
Looking for a standoff?
Looking for a standoff? Be careful, it's against me. You love the Brawly shirt? Thank you. Well, this is what everyone was afeared of.
You face Jaraxxus,
Jaraxxus? Eridar, Lord of the Burning Legion. Well, I'll be. Alright. I will do this. Go ahead and go buy that. Then I will do this. And we'll overdraw, but that'll be okay. Maybe we should have traded off the Snowfall Guardian. I don't think I need him anymore. But I also, like, don't super need anything that's in my hand, I don't think. Can you put Thrall Deathseer in this deck? It's missing one more hero card. Yeah, I need Galakron, and I need Thrall, and I need Hagatha. Not the Brew Mother. Anything but the Brew Mother. I'll see you later, Toxman.
my jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Oh, Finley. I forgot about Finley. Oh, but I drew cold storage. Perfect. Dee-doo, dee-doo. Perma left with one board slot? Yeah, hopefully. I said only one minion, yep. Reno isn't that annoying, literally 5 minutes later, yeah. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Doo-doo, boop-bee, doo-doo. Board. Board, 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 board. Where opponent? Yeah. Oh, nice. My jaws that bite. My claws that scratch. Our frogs will never be the same. Alright, so Shutter got burnt. Which is not ideal, but here's another cold storage. How did I get another cold storage? Oh, ETC. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool if you ask me. Well, I don't super know that I can keep this up forever. Am I supposed to swing? I like that this is cheaper.
Gotta move fast here.
Does Jaws do be biting? Yeah, that's true. They do be biting. Murloc's left in the deck. There's one. So I can get rid of this card. I'm trying to get a 1-cost Shudderwalk, but the problem is, like, Zephyrus keeps putting stuff in my hand, right? I think ETC is no longer putting stuff in my hand, though. The ultimate top deck here would be Flurgle. It'd be so nice if, like, playing this didn't draw me a card. Dirty Rat. Ah, sick. We got the 1-mana Shudderwalk. All right, neat. This allows us to play like Loatheb, right? Okay. Getting stuff out of my hands. Ooh, great. I haven't played any of the chain gangs yet.
Our gift of the
Bum, bum. Okay. I'm not attacking because I don't want to, like, clog my hand full of frogs, right? Especially because, like, something like that could potentially turn off my Reno stuff because of the, Finley.
fast here.
Can't believe we're playing Concede Shaman again. We lose our bully. Yeah, when can I play this, actually? That's what I want to know.
Looking for a standoff?
Aw, goodbye.
Oh, it's against me.
The double makes the screen so dark. Oh, there's bully. Too bad. I would like to play it.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Isn't Reno Paladin really good into aggro? Yes. Did somebody say it wasn't?
One shot is all I need.
We're not close enough to where I want to pressure with my weapon. I just, like, I don't want to have to worry about frog control, you know what I mean? Night mode poggers. Careful, it's against Marshy. Hi, Pog. Chibi Draxus win just for he laugh on swing. Bum, bum, bum. Well, that's all very scary. Was that my last Shutter Walk, by the way? So it's like this and then no more? Alright, so now we're a little scared, I guess, but we can do this.
Nobody move, and no one gets
And this, and that. Alright, now we will go for the biggest frog, I guess. I think it'll be a Brucon turn next turn, because like I'm a little scared for my life. Have we seen the ETC already? No. And our Dirty Rat got burned. So we actually might still lose this, because they could go Aviana, ANR, ETC if they have the Zola Lifebringer thing. Also, Astalor could have been copied by the Elise. I think there's a good chance we don't win this. Unlucky. Probably should have held off on that, huh? It's never legal, right? So get the free 2 damage.
It's so crazy. It just might work.
It's actually so crazy that it just might work, according to Reno Jackson. Alright, I guess I want to play Okani. Well, we've seen the brand, though. Well, we've seen a brand. I actually forget if it could be in there. I should have played Okani, I think. We'll see. The fact that they only got one ETC card is somewhat encouraging, but I forget when the brand happens. So. Why are they still on only one card? Is that a bug?
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Yeah, it's a visual bug. Okay. Yeah. Oh well. That was one of the games of all time.
Thrall versus Lady Vash.
Thrall versus Lady Vash.
The depths.
You are in the court of the elements now.
That's an even shaman? I think this is an okay hand. We'll get our Flurgity Toxman. Ooh, even better. Hard game, yeah, it was interesting.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
No chisel for you. No chisel for you. That is my it's my assessment of this situation. Boop. I should change Super Invader to cost 97,211 Martian Zenny. Almost there. Oh my. That is some totems. Those are some of the totems of all time. Do I worry about this turn? This removes 6 damage from their 12 damage board. And then I can Lightning Storm if I want to next turn, coin Holiday if it's not that spooky, or coin Flurgle Toxman if they manage to get out a bunch of thing from belows or something. So I think I've got good options. I think. Yeah, I guess I Flurgle Tox this. I guess. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. It's funny.
A curse of bronze upon you is really a blessing.
Frogs. Those do be some totems. I have no other opinion on them.
Turn down that racket.
Frogs. She shoots a frog? Yeah, she does. Man, look at Holiday go. Look at Holiday go. Endless taunts. Well. There's that. 1,000 Needles, are you ready for the Alakir hero? This is a game I like to call overtrading on purpose, so that my opponent stays in the game for a second for me to do my funny big frog count. SWAT you insects. Wind Fury for more frogs? Yep, we're gonna Wind Fury for more frogs. Like you wouldn't believe. Solid. Want you to make me feel like I'm all of the frogs in the world. It's not perfect, but it was worth saying, in my opinion. And I wonder if I can get to the end of these frogs here. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. We have to never present lethal, so we can get to the end of our frogs. I want to see the 9th frog. Uh-oh. Surely I can do something about this. Oh, perfect. Alright. I have to do it first. We will see the 9th frog. By the laws of bots, we will in fact see this 9th frog. Actually, I don't know if the bot knows about this. If the bot knows about this, we're in trouble. All right, first ever recorded bot, 9th frog totem. Oh, that was an achievement. Neato. All right, good job, Holiday. Way to give us a 9/9 frog. Never seen the art for the 9th frog? Yeah, me neither. Martian the frog bender? Yeah, that's me. I am the frog bender. Lady Vash. Your time ends now. I'll show you whose time is time.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
We have turned our curse into our strength. We need to see the forbidden 10th frog. Yeah, that would be perfect. Is there an achievement for that? Because it's possible. They have the durability plus thing in standard. Even Shaman boring. Even Shaman boring. I don't think I want to do another. I don't think I want to do another video where all of my opponents are even Shaman. I did that once yesterday. It's not all of them. I included a couple non-even Shaman games, but like it was mostly just me eating even Shamans with Reno Paladin. But I don't think my content has longevity if I keep doing that. So these even Shaman opponents are just kind of like making it hard to get the games I want. That's my story about that. Tenth frog is cursed. Ow. Well, I think that's worth doing so I don't bleed a bunch more damage here. But in the meantime, It's funny to watch Steven Shaman get dumpstered repeatedly. Yeah, I think like I was happy to do it for yesterday's video. Um, um, but I don't think every video could be that way. I hear Corb just released some stats on even Shaman bots in Legend. I haven't seen the video. I saw his breakdown, or at least a summary of it before the video came out. But I heard there was a video. I haven't seen it yet. But it's funny that there's like so many bots in Legend. When do we get a Tempo Storm meta report that just considers the even Shaman matchup? Soon. Soon. It won't take much more. Stuff. Flurgle Tox, we Flurgle Toxin. Poggers. Poggers, if you will. Or even if you won't. Can you kill the Flurgle? Doesn't look like you can. Looks like you're about to lose everything. I guess I'll do Toxfin. Because then I can Okani too. I was maybe considering doing Flurgle instead. This would be very frustrating for a human player. I don't know about the less than human players. Predictable. Predictable. Ooh. The gang's all here. The gang's all here, chat. Yeah, you stare at that, Okani. Let it sink in. This morning I watched a YouTube's video on setting up the OBS camera and learned a couple things, and I think it looks better today. I don't know if anyone's noticed. You guys like my camera today?
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Not impressed.
Why they don't nerf at least one card from that deck? This guy? The opponent's deck? I think it was because they were nerfing every other Shaman deck at that time. And they didn't want to just brutalize specifically Shaman. Maybe I've been living too vicariously through Marshy this week, but the amount of funny Reno decks makes me consider reinstalling this mess. Yeah, I do think the Highlander decks got like some nice upgrades. Chat, I have a question about when it is Marshy nap time. When is it Marshy nap time? Marshy kind of wants a nap. Change carving chisel to summon a totem for each traffic light in this picture. Okay. So the bots can't do it. All right. It took a second, Sparks, but you're funny. You know you'll come back and everything funny will get nerfed in the next day. Honestly, I love that. The stoplight one, that's pretty funny. You left for 5 minutes, what happened? Did we lose? The last game? We won the last game. We beat 2 even Shamans. We've lost ever. Look at old Scrumbus here. Not just funny, I see it as a legitimate solution. Okay. You'll never take me alive, Questline Warlock. I feel like some list of Questline Warlock has got to be pretty good now. Are we listening to Justin Bieber? No, I would never do that. Unless I did. Sometimes this Zephyr's coding really surprises you. Oh. Well, there you go. There you go. Baby, 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 oh. Thought you would always be mine. Ow. Alright, here is this boom pistol bully. Enjoy it. I see, I see. I see. Side effects? No. Trust me. Boom pistol bully. Bullying the quest line. I don't know what I want. Maybe either Lothep or Speaker Stomper would be nice soon. I just want to bridge the gap between this next turn and when I play Shudderwalk. Goes on and on. I'm thinking about crafting Dragon Druid. Still missing some legendaries. How do you think it will do against Even Shaman? It was alright. It's not the strongest against Even Shaman, but it's alright. It's good enough. Okani, huh? That's not bad. All right. All right. Predictable. Double.
You here for the tour?
Is this a sacrificial summoner list? Kind of seems like it. Because it like otherwise feels like a fatigue list, but they don't have that many of like when you have just these ones and not the other giant minions. I think it's usually
Not impressed.
usually the Thaddeus version. Good luck. Flesh Giant, Molten Giant, Happy Goal. Is Reno Hunter good or is it stinky doo-doo? I haven't really tried it yet. Well, there's Tamsin. Not that they can play it. Okani with multiple shutters is so silly. I actually think like the way Okani used to work, where like it would trigger them all at the same time, was a much more balanced way of doing it. This just feels disgusting. Like, good luck.
Thrall versus Valera.
Watch your back.
You are in the court of the elements now.
You are in the court of the elephants now. You want to hear Shutter say predictable? It would be pretty funny for Shutter to say predictable. Oh. Oh, so this is the Alex rogue, right? If they're running extortion. When should I dirty rap? Oh. Now I don't know what this is. Okay. What runs that? Bakoka, so happy Highlander is back with new cards. Bakoka, thank you so much for the 4 months, my friend. How are you? Glad you're enjoying the Highlander stuff. What do I think about cutting Finley? I like Finley. Quest rogue, but there's no quest. What is it? What's happening?
Nice to meet you.
I got to Legend recently with Highlander Hunter. So much fun. Hey, there you go. There you go. Is that standard or wild? What is opponent up to? They're doing something. They're doing something over there. How much we know? Wild, nice. What's cooler than being cool? Huh. Okay. Is notice the Magister is banned in Wild. Magister is just now banned in Wild. As of right now. Right about now. Is this an Alex rogue that just kind of like has some mines to like guard against dirty rats and stuff or something? My big plan is to freeze the board forever so that they never have the spots to actually like kill me.
I'm free, and so is my
Oh, is it a Mechathune? It's gotta be Mechathune, right? Yeah, it's Mechathune for sure. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time.
Looking for a standoff? Careful.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me. Well, I'm sad my rat happened to hit that magnetic thing. Can they do it with only one minion? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so they just play it, they swing, and then, well, as long as they passage first, but yeah. Alright, you had your chance to use it.
Never give up. Run away.
I would have let you do it. You're not just gonna sit there and enjoy your victory, though. I think their game froze. That's what they get. I miss Mechathune Warlock. Unlucky.
Versus Sargeras.
Kilala. Kilala, you say? Kilala, you say?
Of the elements now. We have turned our curse.
We have turned our curse into our strength. Even Warlock. Well, we'll all be a potato's uncle.
Job done.
Evenlock is so fun. Yeah, I like Evenlock. I like Evenlock. Well, I got my Flurgle-Tox. I got my Zephyrus. Sitting pretty.
Your wish is my suggestion.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good, chat. Can you do sludge stuff with Evenlock? How much of it is even? The darkness! Opponent is gaming, chat. Opponent is actually just gaming right now. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't attack face until later? Is that the choice? Surely it's a choice.
More bones.
More bones. More bones. This seems like an a Reno version. You guys think this is a Reno version? I won't play this for my funnies. What is wrong? What's wrong with you guys? Impressed by my fungus? I don't know why I started saying that when I like it. It did take me a long time to actually hear what the actual line is, but I know what it is now. This thunderous display. Is this discount lock? Discount lock. What is discount lock? It's something. Oh my goodness. 1,000 needles. Are you ready? Are you ready for something horrific? What are they gonna do to me over there? What is coming my way? What's up? Doc. Yeah. What's up, Doc? Feel the fury of the skies. I like having a 1 mana friend here. It's pretty good. Maybe they just really hate yellow cards. Yeah, I mean, like it's definitely a Reno choice. But they're I was gonna say they're never gonna get to see it come back out, but I can't use that yet. Huh. All right. Well. Oh. Even better. Even better. I was just gonna lightning storm that, but Brucon's gonna give him everything he's got, if you know what I mean. I wanna draw a couple candles. Okay, so ETC had Raised Dead. I find this to be acceptable. It's so shocking to me to see like good cards in an ETC. Whenever my opponent plays ETC, I almost always see a garbage card. Every once in a while, you see something like Raised Dead, and you're like, "Oh, people are capable of putting good cards in their ETC sometimes." They get funny stand-up guy with this list. Mm-hmm. They picked it so fast. What did they get? My Reno? Oh, what did they get? Oh, okay. I don't love it, but it doesn't make me unhappy to exist. If you know what I mean. Sometimes my opponent theatars me and I just want to cry. I'm gonna do it. I don't care what anyone says. I could do it whenever. I don't have to do it now. I could wait until I've played this and use this. Boop. My garbage joy means sticky finger. Yeah, stuff like that. Or worse. Hey, rude. Actually rude. Actually so rude. I can't believe they would do that. Silence my poor fish fungi. The Titan's chunks will never die. What was my last battle cry? It was like this, right? Impressed by my fungus is probably my new favorite Marshy line, right up there with Bones. Ah, very good. Lifesteal and 8 armor. Alright. Not too scary. Only a little scary. Candle number 1. 1 by 1. What do I want? Maybe I want Alec here. Thousand Needles, are you ready? Are you ready, Thousand Needles? Alright, see you later, Shadow or Death. I don't think we have much need of you now. Not impressed. Here's some bits to make up for no Prime sub this month. Well, Different Shelf, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate you, my friend. Hey, Lamp, how you doing? Oh, rude. Rude. Actually quite rude. Coil Fang Constrictor. The rudeness continues, my goodness. Shutterwalk. Do I want a Shutterwalk now? That will Zephyrus, which does nothing. It will Brilliant Macaw, which... No, it won't Brilliant Macaw. It'll ETC. It will Grumble. I could get a Serenite back, right? Alright. I'll try it. I'll see how it goes. Hey! Okay. Goodbye, my stuff. And Godspeed. And Godspeed. Where is my candle? Let's go. One more candle. Let's go. Well. How about that? Which Reno deck has felt the strongest so far? Maybe this one? I don't know. I think they're all three of them that I've played so far. Actually, all four of them. Yeah, I forgot about the Quest Mage. They've all felt like they had their strengths. I feel like this one's easily the most well-rounded. Like it has game into everything. Whereas like, Druid probably like hits like other control stuff really hard. The Paladin hits aggro really hard and doesn't hit anything else very hard at all. And then Quest Mage, I guess, is pretty weak to aggro, but maybe this one's the best just because it's the most well-rounded. Alright, so my new Marshy plan is to do this and then Shudderwalk to get these two back. Oh, never mind. It's gonna die to that. I take it all back. I take it all back, chat. My plan went horribly wrong. Absolutely devastatingly wrong. But it'll be okay. This is still gonna free support. Bum, bum, bum. A candle! Alright. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that interactable. Probably want this more than I want anything else. Or uninteractable. Goodbye, the darkness. No, thank you. Oh man, I was gonna be so unhappy. I don't think I want to get a Reno back, so I'm just gonna play this first, and then I'll play Reno. Aw, I was gonna play Reno. Kalala. I was gonna play Reno. Good deal. Let's see, it's 11:40 and I have enough games for a video, so I guess I should go make a video. I will stream again someday. Someday is probably Monday. I did have a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun too. Let me find you guys the perfect human to raid. An absolute perfect Marshy approved masterpiece of a person to raid. Ruffles on duels. I'll send you guys there. You guys have been amazing. Stay cool. Stay awesome. And I'll see you next time.